At the time, it was, I can't say that I'm one of those strategic level thinkers. I'm much more on the tactical level. And it was a disappointment because I was ready for the Third World War. You know, I was going to see tank warfare and divisions against divisions, and it was patently obvious after you get down there. By the time I arrived, which was earlier, mid 65, 67, in that time frame, the impact of the Battle of the Ia had already worked its way through the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese army, and they realized we can't mess with this cavalry unit. They have absolutely total air power, and they can reinforce a unit faster than we can on the ground. And from that point on, the area of operations that the 1st Cav Division was assigned to broke down into not divisional size operations, which I had trained for. The majority of the operations came down to battalion size area of operation, where the battalion commander would send out companies on patrol, and even companies would break that down into, we'll send out a platoon on a search operation. So it was really down at the grassroots level for that war, and it was mostly search and find. It wasn't a pitched battle. It wasn't the front line is right there and we always know where the enemy is. It was we can't find the enemy. I know a lot of people look back and say, well, that's the war we lost. The military didn't lose that war. The military never lost a battle in that war. It was the politicians who cut off the money to support when we pulled out, and the Vietnamization program was to provide them enough equipment and enough support and enough training that they could do the job themselves. The day the North attacked, they just collapsed. I think sad. I think there were a lot of people in my generation that served. As I recall, the last time I read, it was something like 4.5 million had participated over the 10 years that they call the Vietnam era, and they would have liked a better outcome.